aptly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and... We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. He's contained at the line for no gain. Drew Sanders that time on the stop. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get it to Britt. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football! And the Broncos corral it! And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Dukes out a one stop, and that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Going to the ground again on first. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Go! Go, Reed! Go! Ready, ready?
They stay on the ground with Williams. Has some space inside the 15. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's first and goal.
Here we go, here we go! Go!
Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Hand the street! Hand the street! Come on, come on!
A handoff for Williams, running left. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 34. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
That's caught for the 1st. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
1st down throw by Purdy. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the gun is Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's able to push this ahead to around the 27. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
Another run for Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
79 Broncos. 60 Bobcat. Go.
Nix with it on 1st. Mims with the grab. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought down by Fred Warner.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That's good for 7 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready?
We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now Nix. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Go, check. Go, check.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And it's a gain on the run, down to the 23. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Let's go. Ready?
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
So in the end, the armchair quarterbacks, Kate, are going to tell you the more aggressive-minded play caller would have been correct. It would have been a better decision to go for it as they come up with nothing from that field goal try.
Pretty throwing here on 1st. That finds Ayuk complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's brought down for a loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hauls in this punt at the 8. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Broncos get set to take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
A tight end in motion now. Play action with Nix. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll run the toss for Williams. Up the sideline, past the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space, like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
70 range, 70 range. Cut 19. Ready?
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one hits for 30. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Warrior 70. Go! 7 Pirates, 19 tight, 19 tight. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Purdy to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Check, Bobcat. Go.
Williams now on 1st and 10. Oh, he trucked that defender. And he's going to run this one well into the red zone to the 14. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So here he is, getting his 2nd field goal look of the half. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. He had some trouble with that kick, but still gets it to go in the bottom left corner. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Purdy on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Purdy to throw it. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To throw again, it's Purdy. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off, Brandon Jones. And the Broncos make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Head the street! Head the street! Set! Hut, hut.
Give to Williams from the gun. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
They'll head up, first and 10 from the 42.
Ready, ready! Track at 60! Ready, ready!
Nix from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They motion the tight end over.
Go!
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Lion, go! Set, go!
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
And the 49ers in a nickel set. Third down coming.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
To throw, here's Nix. He's got it deep downfield. It's a Denver touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Brought in by Ayuk. This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Drake.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
On third down, Purdy. Caught for big yards on the right side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a decent game. Offense up to the line fast. McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers start the second half with some needed points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Now the 49ers deciding to keep the offense on the field. They're going for 2. He's throwing for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story. And right now, that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, because now they're still down big.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Check that. Tag. Go.
Running right, it's Williams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. 35 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. Nix looking to throw. Caught, this is Greg Dulcich. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. It's a gain of 22. And the Broncos will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Say, hey. Buffalo 18. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Ready?
It's Nix out of the pistol. Getting out to his left. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
Plays like that are called twofers. It's why coaches live 2 years for one. All the planning, great play call, careful execution led to that, and it was still dropped to the turf. Touchdown, lost.
Ready, hook.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly, and that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. And they pick him off again. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Come on, set. 70 range, 70 range. Come 19, come 19. Warrior 70. Ready.
Nix off the play action. Into the hands of Dulcich. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the...
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Check smash, set it. Go.
Going left side, Williams with it. And in a rarity today, he stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Escapes the pocket. The ball is out! And this is picked up by the 49ers!
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play the coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Tight end gets it running forward. And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Purdy gets this from the pistol. And they pick him off again! Pat Surtain has it. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll only get this one up to about the 47. And then it's a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. Call it no gain that time, so now they face a 4th and 4.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off, Brandon Jones!
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Go, check. Go. Check, go.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos moments away from a 2-0 start.
Got it. Ready?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
I'm not quiet. I'm not quiet. Come on. Set. Hurt. Ready?
Another run for Williams. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. Tough sledding the last couple of runs. It's 4th and 2.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And this one's out of the side of the end zone. Was trying to get that precise aim, but he was off the mark. It's going to be a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
They stick with McCaffrey. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards